It's June 2012, paper 6-2. Question says the ages x years of 150 cars are summarized by summation of x equal to 645 and summation of x square equals to 8287.5. You need to find out summation of x minus x dash whole square where x bar denotes the mean of x. Firstly, I can find out the value of x bar, that is x mean, which is equals to very simple summation of x divided by n. You have the value of summation of x and that is equals to 645 divided by 150. 645 divided by 150, you will get 4.3, that is your x mean of x. With the help of mean of x, I can find out the standard deviation by using the simple working formula, which says that under root of summation of x square divided by n minus x bar square. Alright, so summation of x square is given and that is 8287.5 divided by number of values we have, it's 150 minus mean we had find out, it's 4.3 whole square. Simplify it taking the root and then you can find the value of standard deviation. So standard deviation is equals to 6.06. Alright, once we had find the value of standard deviation, then we can use another formula for standard deviation, which states that under root of summation x minus x bar whole square divided by n. Alright, we can easily find out the value of this unknown. SD is 6.06 is equals to under root of summation of x minus x bar square divided by the value of n is 150. Taking a squaring on both sides to eliminate the effect of under root sign, and then we can easily find out the value, and that is equals to summation of x minus x bar square is equals to 5508.5, and that is your answer. It's June 2012, paper 6-3. You have the values of summation of x minus 100 and summation of x minus 100 whole square. The mean height is 104.8. Find the number of children in the group. At first, I will start with the statement that y is equals to x minus 100. Alright. So if you are talking about y bar, so that will be x bar. Alright. So if y bar equals to x bar, that is my equation. X bar, it's given that is 104.8. I place the value here and find out the value of y bar. Alright. Now what is y bar? Y bar is summation of y divided by n. We need to find out the value of n, but we have summation of y, which is equals to 72. Alright. So y bar is 4.8, summation of y is 72, and by easy solving you can find the value of n, that is 15. Alright, for part 2, it says that we need to find out summation of x minus 104.8 whole square. At first, we need to find out the standard deviation. Alright, so the working formula for standard deviation, it will be equals to under root of summation of y square divided by n minus summation of y divided by n and whole square. Alright, summation of y square, that will be 499.2 given in the question. N is 15 we had find out. Summation of y over n, that is mean of y, it's 4.8 which we had find out. Alright, by solving these root sign you can find a standard deviation. So standard deviation is equals to under root of 10.24, and when you find the root of it you will get the answer 3.2. Alright, now we need to find for this data. For this data, if I start with the supposition, so I will say that let y is equals to x minus 104.8, right? And if I apply the bar sign over, so that means I am talking about y bar. So y bar is equals to the value of x bar is given in the question, that is 104.8 minus 104.8. So for this part, the value of y bar is equals to 0. We can apply the working formula for standard deviation. So for this time the working formula is equals to SD is equals to under root of summation of x minus 104.8 whole square divided by n minus the the mean of y is 0, which we had find out. The value of standard deviation we have find it, and that is equals to 3.2 is equals to summation of x minus 104.8 square is what we are looking for, divided by the value of n is 15. Simplify it and you will get the value. By squaring and cross multiplication, you will get summation of x minus 104.8 whole square is equals to 153.6, and that is your answer. It's question from November 2012, paper 6-1. The amount of money x dollars that 24 people had in their pockets are summarized by, now the data is given in this way, summation of x minus 36 is equals to minus 60, and you have summation of x minus 36 square is equals to 227.76. You need to find out summation of x and summation of x square. Alright. So firstly, we are going to suppose that y is equals to x minus 36. Alright. That means the statement here is summation of y is equals to minus 60, and we have summation of y square is equals to 227.76. The value of n is already given in the question, and that is 24. Alright. Firstly, I will find the value of mean of y, which is equals to summation of y divided by n. Summation of y is minus 60 divided by n is 24. When you divide it, you will get the value for mean of y. It's negative 2.5. Alright. The supposition we have made is y is equals to x minus 36, but when we have y bar, so that will be x bar. Alright. So you can say that y bar plus 36 is equals to x bar, right? Y bar is minus 2.5 plus 36, you will get 33.5. So the mean of x is 33.5. The working formula to find out mean is basically sum of all the x value divided by n is equals to mean of x, right? So the summation of x is unknown, n is known, and the value for x bar is 33.5. 33.5 times 24, you will get 804. That is your value for summation of x, and that is your first part answer. For y square, firstly I will start with the standard deviation. The working formula to find out the standard deviation is summation of y square divided by n minus y bar and square of it. Alright. So summation of y square is known, and that is 227.6 divided by n is 24 minus y bar is minus 2.5 whole square. Simplified, find out the root. After solving, you will get under root of 3.23. That is your standard deviation, and by applying root, you will get SD is equals to 1.798. Alright, with the help of SD, we can find out summation of x square. How? We can apply the working formula. SD is equals to under root of summation of x square divided by n minus x bar whole square. Alright. SD is known, it's 1.798 is equals to summation of x square is what we are looking for, divided by n is 24, and the mean value of x we had find out, and that is 33.5 and square of it. After solving, you will get the value of summation of x square. It's 27011.6. That is your summation of x square, and it's your final answer. Alright, it's June 2013, paper 6-1. A summary of 30 values of x give the following information. Summation of x minus c is 234, and summation of x minus c square equals to 1957.5. Where c is a constant, so for first part, you need to find out the standard deviation. Before that, we need to supposition here. So let y is equals to x minus c. Alright, so you have summation of y is equals to 234, and you have summation of y square equals to 1957.5. For the standard deviation, we need to apply a working formula here. So standard deviation is equals to under root of summation of y square divided by n minus summation of y divided by n and whole square. We have the values of these two, so we can place the values here. Summation of y square is 1957.5 divided by n is given at 30 minus summation of y that is equals to 234 divided by n is 30 and whole square. Simplify it and you will get the value of standard deviation, that is equals to 2.1. That is your first part answer. Alright. For second part, it says given that the mean of these values is 86, find the value of C. So we can solve with the equation we have. Suppose that y is equals to x minus c. If it's y, so it's x. If it's y bar, so that will be x bar. Alright. So I can say that y bar equals to x bar minus c bar. The value of y bar we can find out, it's 234 divided by 30 is equals to, the value of x bar is given, that is 86, and c is unknown. So c is equals to 86 minus 234 divided by 30. When you simplify it, you will get the value of c, and that is equals to 78.2, and that is your answer. It's June, paper 6-2, year 2013. A summary of the speeds x kilometers per hour of 22 car passing a certain point gave the following information. Summation of x minus 50 is 81.4 and summation of x minus 50 square is 671.0. Find the variance and of the spread and hence find the value of summation of x square. Alright. First thing, we have the value of n and it is equals to 22. Right. That question belongs from the coded mean. So at first step, I will assume that let y is equals to x minus 50, right? So we can say that summation of y is equals to 81.4. Also, we can say that summation of y square is equals to 671.0. The equation we have, we can write in this form as well, that y is equals to x minus 50, and it is also valid for mean of x and y. For mean of y, we know that that question is equals to that working formula, summation of y divided by n. Summation of y we had find out, it's 81.4 divided by n is given, that is 22. So the summation of y we will get it equals to 3.7. Alright, 3.7, that is your mean of y. And from the equation, y mean plus 50 is equals to x mean. So if you add 50, so the mean value of x is equals to 53.7. For working formula of variance, that is equals to summation of y square divided by n minus summation of y divided by n whole square. We have the values, we need to assign the values. Summation of y square is given 671.0 divided by n is 22 minus we had the value of mean, and that is 3.7 whole square. By solving it, you can get the value of variance here, that is equals to 16.81. That is your variance. Now again with the working formula of variance, I can say that variance is equals to summation of x square divided by n minus x bar whole square, that is mean of x, right? The value of variance 16.81 equals to summation of x square is what we are looking for, n is 22 minus, now this value we have it's 53.7 whole square. By solving the equation, you can get the value of summation of x square, that will be 16.81 plus 53.7 whole square times 22 is equals to summation x square. So the value for summation of x square is 63811. So that is your final answer. Alright, it's November 2013, paper 6-3. Berry weighs 20 oranges and 25 lemons. For the oranges, the mean weight is 220 grams and the standard deviation is 32 grams. For the lemons, the mean weight is 118 grams and the standard deviation is 12 grams. Find the mean weight of 45 fruits. So firstly, I need to find out the total. So let's start with oranges. Alright. For oranges, we have 20 oranges, right? And it's 20 here. And the mean weight for the oranges is 220. So mean weight is 220. If I'm going to apply the working formula of mean, so mean is what? Mean is sum divided by n. So mean is given, that is 220, and is given it's 20. Multiply these two, you will get 4400. That is the sum. Alright, sum of oranges. Similarly, I will do the same for lemons. For lemons, we have n is 25, and the mean for lemon is 118, right? So mean is equals to 118. Applying the same working formula, so that will be 118 is equals to sum of lemons divided by 25. Multiply these two. So 118 times 25 leads to 2950. Sum is equals to 2950. Alright, after that I need to find out the mean of 45. So that will be mean is equals to sum of these two which we had find out divided by 45. So sum is what? It's 4400, alright, plus 2950. So when I add these two and divide it by 45, it is equals to mean of 45 is equals to 163.3, and that is your answer. Alright, before starting the second part, let me remind you that we had given the standard deviation of oranges. So standard deviation of oranges is given is 32 gram, right? And standard deviation of lemon is already given, that is 12 gram. Now I will start my second question. It says the individual weights of the oranges in grams are denoted by XO, and the individual weights of the lemon in grams are defined by XL. By first finding summation of X naught square and summation of XL square, find the variance of weight of the 45 fruits. Alright. Firstly, I need to write on the working formula here that standard deviation is equals to summation of, in the root of summation of x square divided by n minus summation of x divided by n and whole square, right? So if I talk about the oranges, so standard deviation it's 32, it's given, right? Under root summation of x square is what we are looking for. How many oranges we have? It's given in the question, and we have 20 oranges, minus the mean value is given, and that is 220 square. Simplify it, you will get the value of summation x square, and that is equals to 988,480. That is your summation x square. With the same approach, I will apply for summation of xl square, right? That is summation of x naught. So it will be, the working formula will be 12 is equals to, we are looking for summation of xl square divided by how many lemons we have? It's 25 minus the mean value it's given, it's 118 square. Simplified, you will get summation of xl square equals to 351700. Alright, after that we need to find out the standard variance for the 45 fruits. Alright, so firstly for variance I need to add these two. So I am saying that summation of x oranges square plus summation of x lemon square. When you add these two, you will get 1340180. Alright, we had added these two. Now I'm going to find out the standard deviation for the total 45 fruits. Alright, so firstly for a standard deviation, right, for the 45 fruits, the working formula is simple. That is summation of x square, we have find out it's 1340180 divided by, now we are dealing with 45 fruits, right, divide minus mean square. Mean we had find in the previous part, and that was 163.3 square. So that is the total working formula. We need to simplify to find out standard deviation, and that is equals to 3115. Alright, now what is variance in the root sign, right? What is variance? Variance is the square of standard deviation, which we had find it's 3115. So the variance answer is 3115, and that is your final answer. It's June 2014 paper 6. The height x centimeter of a group of 28 people, the upper NG value आ चुकी है 1 measured.
द मीन हाइट वॉज फाउंड टू बी 172.6, तो आपके पास मीन की वैल्यू आ चुकी है 172.6, एंड द स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन वॉज फाउंड टू बी 4.58, तो आपको एस मिल गया. A person whose height was 161.8 सेंटीमीटर लेफ्ट द ग्रुप, फाइंड द मीन हाइट. तो एक बंदे ने जो है वो ग्रुप छोड़ दिया. तो पहले मुझे ये फाइंड करना है कि जब मेरे पास 28 लोग थे और उनका सम क्या था. ऑलराइट, तो पहले पार्ट के लिए हमने अप्लाई किया दैट मीन इज इक्वल्स टू सम डिवाइडेड बाय एन. मुझे सम निकालना है, मुझे मीन पता है. मीन कितना है मेरे पास 172.6 इज इक्वल्स टू, मुझे सम तो नहीं पता इनका डिवाइड बाय 9. तो मैं यहाँ से सम की वैल्यू निकाल सकता हूँ दैट इट इज़ सॉरी नॉट 9, इट्स 28. सम मेरे पास एन की वैल्यू 28 है, राइट. सो सम ऑफ दोज 28 पीपल इज इक्वल्स टू 4832. 4832 ये मेरे पास सम आ गया, ठीक है ना. अब उसमें क्या हुआ, अब मैंने देखा भाई एक बंदा है जिसकी हाइट थी 161.8, उसने ग्रुप को लीव कर दिया. तो अब मैंने ये देखा कि अगर ये निकलेगा तो क्या होगा. तो मैं यूँ भी लिखूँगा इसको, रिमेनिंग पीपल हाइट. ये कैसे निकालेंगे, बहुत सिंपल है. आपके पास टोटल तो आ चुका है सबकी हाइट का 4832, उसमें से आपने उसको माइनस किया जिसने ग्रुप छोड़ दिया. तो जो आपके पास आंसर आएगा दैट इज इक्वल्स टू, यहाँ पर जो है ना ये आपके पास 4832.8 आ, ठीक है ना, ये है 0.8, ठीक है, माइनस 161.8 दैट इज 4671. ये आ चुका है आपके पास अब 27 लोगों का टोटल. तो अब मैं मीन निकालूंगा. मीन निकालना बहुत ही आसान हो गया मेरे लिए भाई. 4671 टोटल आ गया, और अब लोग कितने हो गए, लोग 27 हो गए. तो सिंपल इसको मैंने डिवाइड कर दिया एंड द मीन इज 173. ये 173 हमारे पास पहले पार्ट का आंसर आ गया, 2 मार्क वाला क्वेश्चन. ऑलराइट, अब आते हैं हम लोग पार्ट 2 के ऊपर. अब पार्ट 2 में क्या हुआ, फाइंड समेशन ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर. ये जब दिया जाए ना आपको समझ जाए कि आपने एस को यूज़ करना है. तो एस का फॉर्मूला क्या है हमारे पास, स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन इज इक्वल्स टू रूट समेशन ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर डिवाइडेड बाय एन माइनस समेशन ऑफ एक्स डिवाइडेड बाय एन का होल स्क्वायर. ये फॉर्मूला आ गया. एस कितना दिया हुआ है आपको, एस आपको दिया हुआ था 4.58, 4.58. ऑलराइट, इज इक्वल्स टू समेशन ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर तो मुझे नहीं पता, डिवाइडेड बाय ये अभी 28 लोगों की बात हो रही है, माइनस समेशन ऑफ एक्स अपॉन एन. बेसिकली ये आपके पास मीन की वैल्यू होती है. मीन आपको दिया हुआ है इट्स 172.6 एंड स्क्वायर ऑफ इट. सारी वैल्यू प्लेस करके जब आप सॉल्व करोगे, स्क्वायरिंग ऑन बोथ साइड से स्टार्ट करेंगे हम. सिंप्लीफाई करने के बाद जो आपका समेशन ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर का आंसर आएगा दैट इज इक्वल्स टू 834728.62. ऑलराइट, ये आपके पास आंसर आ जाएगा समेशन ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर का जो आपको पहले फाइंड करना था. उसके बाद क्या कह रहा है, हैंस फाइंड द स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन ऑफ द हाइट ऑफ द रिमेनिंग 27 पीपल. अब याद रखिएगा हमारे पास जो बंदा लीव करके गया है वो है 161.8. तो पहले अगर मैं समेशन निकाल रहा हूँ इसकी, तो 834728.62 ये टोटल आ गया. इसमें से माइनस करेंगे. माइनस क्या करेंगे, 161.8 माइनस करेंगे, नहीं, इसका स्क्वायर माइनस करेंगे. याद रखें एच में हम हमेशा स्क्वायर माइनस करते हैं. ऑलराइट, तो अब जो मेरा वर्किंग फॉर्मूला बनेगा स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन का दैट इज इक्वल्स टू, ये मैंने माइनस किया इसको, ठीक है, एक मिनट, इसको लाइन को सही बना दूँ मैं. ये रूट में आ गया, ठीक है बेटा, डिवाइडेड बाय, अब मेरे पास 28 नहीं है, मेरे पास 27 लोग हैं, माइनस मीन हम निकाल चुके थे उन 27 का, वो कितना है हमारे पास, इट इज़ 173 जो हम निकाल चुके थे, ठीक है, एंड स्क्वायर. सिंप्लीफाई करेंगे यू विल गेट द वैल्यू ऑफ स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन एंड दैट इज इक्वल्स टू 4.156. ये आपका आंसर आ गया.
It's question from November 2014, it's paper 6-1, and you have back-to-back stem and leaf diagram. Find the median and quartile for a smartphone of type A. So we need to find out median and quartiles for type A data. And for median, the working formula is, we know that it's a summation of n plus 1 upon 2, right? So for first part, median is equals to n plus 1 upon 2. right? We need to identify the term first. The total number values are given in the question, that is 61 for here type A. So n is 61, placing values it will be 61 plus 1 divided by 2 leads to 62 upon 2, that is 31. So we need to identify the 31st term. Starting from this, 7 terms are there. 7 term means 14 terms, and 14 plus 13, that means 20 14 plus 13, 27, and that means median is present here, right? So 27, after 27 it's 28, 29, 30 and 31. All right, so this 31 is your median value, and you can write in this form of, for this purpose we have the key. So if it's 3 to 1, that means 0.23. So if it's 5 and 2, so that will be 0.52. The first answer of median, it's 0.52. First part answer for median. After that we need to find out quartiles. So I'm going to start with the upper quartile, and that is what, 3 upon 4 of n plus 1. N plus 1 is 62, gives you the value of 46.5. 46.5 indicates that we are looking for 46 and 47th term. Alright, so we need to highlight 46, 47 term. So 7 plus 7, 14, plus 13, it's 27, plus 9, it's 36, 36 plus 4, it's 40. 46 term lies here, right, and 47 term lies here. So the 46th term, 46, that term will be 46, right, and this one it will be 47. So the upper quartile lies between these two, so that will be 0.78 plus 0.80 divided by 2. So the upper quartile is equals to 0.79. Alright, for lower quartile the working strategy will be similar. That means 1 over 4 of 62. So 62 divided by 4, it's 15.5. Alright, and 15.5 again leads to two values, that is we are looking for 15th and 16th term. From the table, it's 7 plus 7, 14. So 15 and 16 term lies here. So let me highlight it for you. So 15 and 16 terms are these two, right? These two. So the terms we have, it's 0.40 plus 0.42 divided by 2. So lower quartile is equals to 0.41. That is your first part, all three answers. For second part, it says you are given that the median, lower quartile and upper quartile for smartphones of type B are given. Alright, represent the data by drawing a pair of box and whisker plots and a single diagram on graph paper. So I have constructed this graph paper with the values on the x-axis, and now we construct the stem and the box and whisker for type A and type B, both of them. So let's start with type A first. So for type A, the lowest value we have is 0.23. Alright, the highest value we have is 0.98, and the mean, the median, the upper quartile and lower quartile we had find out. So for first, the value for type A, the lowest value is 0.23. So let me highlight the value for 0.23. That is the lowest value for type A. Alright, and the highest value for type A is 0.98. So 0.98 is this one. After that, we need to highlight the other positions. The first one is median, that is 0.52. So 0.52 is this one, right? Two boxes above, two boxes below, right? That is 0.52. Upper quartile is 0.79, 0.79, two boxes above and two boxes below. And for lower quartile, I will do the same, 0.41. So 0.41, two boxes, two boxes. Now I need to join them with a straight line, so that will be the box and whisker for type A. That's your type A looks like. Now I will do the same for type B with the yellow pen. Alright, for type B, the lowest value is 0.21 and the highest value is 0.96. So first thing, I will construct these two values. So 0.21, 0.21, this one, right? 0.21 and 0.96, 0.96, that is the lowest and highest value marked here. After that, the median value we have at 0.46, so we have highlighted median, lower quartile, upper quartile, and construct them with the straight line. So that is the representation for type B, and that is the representation for type A. In the next part, it says compare the loading times for these two smartphones. So you can see that the median of B is slightly towards the left side. So I can say that if I need to make a comment here for part 3, so I can say that cell phone type B, smartphones type B is faster as compared to type A.